for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10. Thank you for being here. For those of you who chime in, we got nobody yet, but that's okay. We'll give a few minutes here just so we get some people in here before we start going about what's going to be going on today for episode 10. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. And this is the first time there hasn't really been any response coming through like immediately. That's okay. It's okay. I understand. 10 episodes. Kaiju Chill O'Clock. There we go. We got somebody in here. I see we got one person. What's going on? We are live. You are live with Godzilla Fan Freaks for episode 10 of Kaiju Chill O'Clock. A little over a minute in, and I was kind of afraid, like, oh man, we're not having anybody popping in here. Who do we got here? The Goji Shay 1991. What's up? What's going on? Glad to have you here for the 10th episode of Kaiju Chill O'Clock. I'm just waiting to see if we get more people to chime on in here before we start talking about topics and stuff like that, what's been going on this week. But hope your Friday's going well. Mine's going good. Always excited to do Kaiju Chill O'Clock. And we are on episode 10. Man, 10 weeks in a row of this show already. It's crazy. Crazy how time flies. Like 10 weeks. That's insane. Anyway, you guys. Glad to have you here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Whatever the questions may be. Could be a topic about something. Hey, you want a personal tour or you want to talk about a figure? We could do that too. I am just going to be having a kaiju movie on in the background, kind of like how I have been the last few episodes. Kaiju Chill O'Clock is nothing special. It could be anything going on, from watching a movie, listening to some music. But, your guys' questions and engagement is greatly appreciated. There's one of my normal regulars, Reptile7876. What is going on? Glad to have you here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10. Let's see, the Goji Shay 1991. What movie are you watching? So today, I figured, just another, obscure kaiju movie. And today I figured I'd watch Yongri, Monster from the Deep. I haven't watched that one in a minute. But yes, so that is what is on today's menu to start Kaiju Chill O'Clock. Just kind of waiting for other people to chime in here before we really start talking about what's going on today. But there's a few topics, few things I want to talk about for sure. Yeah. So let's see, what do we got here? Reptile7876. What we snacking today? Well, you guys know me already. This is just a staple. Barbecue and ranch corn nuts. That's just a staple. And then if I get a little bit of a sweet tooth going, sour Skittles weren't too bad when I had them last week, so I got those again. And then my favorite candy, which is Mike and Ike's. So that's what I have today for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10. Gonna start it off with a nice drink as well. One of my drinks that one of my friends showed me a while back. Let's see, here we go. We're getting some comments coming through. What do we got here? Who is that? Goliath Sama. Dude, I had some of those corn nuts last night watching Stranger Things. Dude, I love corn nuts. They're one of my favorites. And then the Goji Shay Yongri. It may be really cheesy, but it's way better than its remake Reptilian. Yeah. Dude, I remember watching Reptilian on the Sci-Fi Channel back in the day. It was crazy, but we got a good amount of people on in here now. Thank you for being here with me, Godzilla Fan Freaks Live, for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10. If you have questions, ask them. You want a personal tour? You want to talk about a figure? Let's do it. There's a couple things I want to talk about and go over today. Gonna be watching Yongri, Monster from the Deep today, so that's what I got going on. Let me flip the camera a couple times here just so it's closer to the TV. And yeah, let's just get right on into it. Of course, not going to keep the camera on the TV the whole time, but just going to be, flipping back and forth if there's like any crazy, scene popping up of the fact. Let me flip that back around. Since we got all those intros. But thank you all for being here. Again, Atomic Blast that like button. Atomic Blast the notification bell if you haven't. Atomic Blast the subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Remember to like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Facebook also. And follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Instagram. Man, I can't talk today. Freaking episode 10, let's do it. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I am. I'm always excited to do Kaiju Chill O'Clock. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. For today's drink, though, for episode 10, gonna spike it up a little bit. And one of my kind of lost touch with this guy, but he was a cool guy. And so one of my old friends introduced this drink to me a while ago. And what it was is Fireball mixed with Dr. Pepper, and that is amazing. So that is what is going to be on today's menu. Is for my drink beverage is going to be some Fireball and some Dr. Pepper. So I'm going to do a couple shots here, and yeah, let's just get it right on started. Let me see here. What do we got for comments? Goji 1991, I see you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. You excited for the next movie? Yes, I am. I am excited to see the superhero, like Dragon Ball superhero or something like that. It mainly is going to revolve around Piccolo and Gohan. And I forgot how long the intro to this movie was. That was a little, too extended. You know what I mean? But yes, I am excited for it. I'm excited to see Piccolo kind of taking the reins as a main character again. He was always one of my favorites. So, it'd be exciting to see. They only had Dr. Pepper Zero at the store. I was kind of bummed. I don't like the Zero sodas all that much. They leave a weird aftertaste in my mouth. I'd just rather drink the regular thing. But yeah, no, I am excited about that movie. Very excited.
My only daughter, and I hope the boy will be a good husband.
So again, guys, we are watching Yongri, Monster from the Deep. Again, thank you for being here for episode 10 of Kaiju Chill O'Clock. Let's see, Goliath-sama. Okay, question. What do you think of the new Super 7 Mechagodzilla 2 and Burning Godzilla figures? Never purchased a Super 7 before, but appreciate the price compared to the SH Monster Arts. Price-wise, they are a lot better than the SH Monster Arts, yes. As far as what I think of them, I am interested in the Mechagodzilla 93, because that's my favorite Mechagodzilla. So definitely want to get that. The Burning Godzilla, but I'm not itching to really get it. Same thing for when they announced the Biollante and the 89 Godzilla from Super 7. I was pretty much just interested in the Biollante. So if I will get any of the figures from Super 7, it is going to be the Biollante and it will be the Mechagodzilla 93. But I think I'm going to wait and maybe see if they pop up in my local FYE. Because I know FYE usually sometimes will get Super 7 stuff, and they also get the Mezco stuff. And I have yet to go to my local FYE to even check and see if they had the Mezco Destroy All Monster sets, which I'm still kind of on the fence about. I'm really not sure if about $100 a set is really warranted for the size of the figures, plus they're having quality control issues. Now, the Mezco set, the Godzilla vs. Hedra Mezco set, that I want to get. That for sure I want to get. So I'm looking forward to that set for sure. And then Goliath Sama, hey man, it's best to avoid the sugar. I know, but you know what? The zero ones still, they have some sort of artificial something in there, and who knows what it is, and who knows if it's even better or worse for you. But that's just my opinion. I don't like the zero sodas all that much, but so I had to opt to it today for the drink, just because they didn't have regular Dr. Pepper at the store. So it is what it is.
Started to itch from over there. I think I know what's going on.
But
Come on now.
anyway, great questions. But yes, Super 7. I'm really kind of curious on what the final products are going to look like. Because as we all know, we can see a lot of different prototype pictures and promotional pictures and stuff like that. But until you actually have something in hand and like see it, it's totally... Anything Godzilla goes along these lines. I've said it once. A lot of people have said it. Pictures and video do not do figures justice. You can see all these figures through video, pictures, whatever. It's nothing like seeing them in person. So it's like almost that final selling point for a lot of people is like, you know, once you see it, now you know you really want to get it. You know what I mean? It just kind of has that aspect to it. So I'm really hoping that all this stuff pops up in local FYEs. That way I can judge in person before I just want to buy online. What's your thoughts on the SH Monster Arts Monster X? Reptile 78.6, excellent question. My thoughts on Monster X is awesome release. Awesome release. Wish he came with some accessories though. Just the base figure at, what is he, $130? Something like that? It's a little steep to me. Again, that kind of goes along the lines of what I talked about with SH Monster Arts in the past. They used to give you so much more bang for your buck with the figures. They were a decent price, plus you got some extras and accessories and stuff like that. Now from SH Monster Arts, you almost literally just get the bare bones figure for almost, a quarter more of like original price, sometimes even like half price, more than half the price of what you would think that it should be. So I think it's a really cool release. I do want to try to get a Monster X. The SH Monster Arts Hedra is a little more higher priority for me. I really want to get the SH Monster Arts Hedra. Because I love anything Smog Monster, and that's just kind of a must for me. So I'm definitely going to get the Hedra before I get Monster X, but maybe I'll get Monster X like down the road. Because I don't have a Monster X in my collection. So it'd be nice to have finally a figure of Monster X. Goliath Sama, Reptile 7876. I've never been in love with Monster X or Final Wars, but the completionist in me wants it. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, in my collection, I at least have one representation of every kaiju in, like, the Godzilla universe. You know what I mean? Like, I have an Anguirus, I have a Mothra, I have a Batra, I have a Baragon, there's Mechagodzilla, of course there's Godzilla, there's Hedra, Kamacuras, Kumonga, Ebera, Giant Condor. You know what I mean? Like, every single guy who's made an appearance, I at least have one of that monster. And Monster X and Kaiser Ghidorah are ones that I don't have. But I am on the same boat with Goliath Sama there with that reply to Reptile 7876. Never been the biggest on Monster X. Never been the biggest on Final Wars. But I would still like to have Monster X and Kaiser Ghidorah in the collection. So I do understand that. Reptile 7876, Goliath Sama, me too. I really want Monster X. Reptile 7876, do you think SH Monster Arts will make a Varan? I know myself and Nick Adams from the Monster Report hope so. I hope that they make a Varan. Varan would be an awesome figure. I remember it was like a couple years ago now, I think, that remember when like there was like it was custom made, but it looked like one of the Revoltech figures, and it was Varan, and everybody was like, "Oh man, Revoltech's releasing Varan," and that wasn't the case. But I would love to see Varan done. Yes, there's not enough Varan out there. You know, who wouldn't want more Varan? You know what I mean? Especially Nick Adams from the Monster Report. Glyasama, dude, show the giant condor if you can, or next time. I got you. I got you right now. Let me flip this camera. Let's take a little gander to the collection room. Do. All right, giant condor. He is right over here. He's a little extra that came with the X Plus 25 centimeter Sea Monster set. So he was one of the Rick extras with that set, along with the Mothra here. So, yep, I have a giant condor. You may have thought, no way, this guy does not have a giant condor. But I do. I have a giant condor. And then, of course, the set I'm talking about is these guys right here. So, when they were sold as a Rick set, those were the extras, the Mothra and the Condor. Goliath-sama, dude, if they make a Varan, my life will be complete. With the Mezco Destroy All Monsters, now I have a classic Baragon. I love classic Baragon, man, so I know the feeling. Freaking Baragon's just awesome. But, yes, no, I think a lot of people's lives will be complete if there's more Varan out there. And then Goliath-sama, dude, that is so sick. I'm gonna Google that set right now. Man, if you're able to find one, I hope that you get it for a good deal, because I know it's expensive as heck. I think when I bought it off of a fellow collector, his best price for me was $400, which really wasn't bad considering the set sold on the aftermarket for double, if not more than, a lot more than $400. So, yeah. But it's a great set. And I cannot wait for that new X Plus to drop. That new X Plus Sea Monster set. That's going to be a great release. I cannot wait for that. I have that pre-ordered. Let's go on into stuff that is going on. So I have that X Plus, like I said, the Sea Monster set, the new one where he's like tossing Ebra over his shoulder. I have that coming in. Hasn't shipped yet, of course, but that's probably sometime in September, I think it was shipping. So still a couple months away. Excuse me. And then I'm waiting for my next paycheck, and then I'm going to pre-order that X Plus Flying Hedra. I've made up my mind. I'm going to pre-order that X Plus Flying Hedra. X Plus did it to me again, and I really hate them for it. So Hedra was finally put on the website. It has a decent pre-order window, so, you know, I'm kind of waiting out that pre-order window a little bit before I pull the trigger. But then X Plus released another set, and it was Gamera and Gauss from the Showa series, 30 centimeter. And I've wanted the 30 centimeter Gauss for a long time. I have the 25 centimeter, but the 30 centimeter Showa Gauss, oh, that figure's so beautiful. And I wanted it, but of course, release it around the same time that you guys are also have Hedra up for pre-order. And I'm just like, oh, you guys suck for that. Oh, that you guys suck for that, because I want both, but I gotta go with the Flying Hedra. I like that a lot more. And of course it's cheaper, you know, just because of the other one is basically two figures. So But the Hedra set's going to be nice because you get the flying Hedra. It comes with a stand and a base, and then you get the little fish in the dish. That rhymed. And then you also get like a tadpole X Plus Hedra. So now X Plus pretty much has every form of Hedra. Like every form of Hedra, there's an X Plus figure for it. There's the landing stage. We're getting the flying with the tadpole. And then you got the final form also. So it's like now Hedra is totally, all his forms are in X Plus. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm opting to get that over the Gamera set, which I also want. But it's, again, you had to drop those at the same time. Like, come on. Like, come on, X Plus. Give me a break. I really wanted that Gauss, and now I'm probably never going to get it. Goliath, let's see. Oh, that was the last comment. Haven't gotten any more comments since then. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's been going on as far as X Plus. So I am planning to pre-order that flying Hedra from X Plus. Yes, gonna get it. And then eventually, I'm also going to put in my order for the SH Monster Arts Hedra. So a lot of Hedra stuff in the future. SH Monster Arts and X Plus. And then hopefully that Mezco set also drops, sometime this year. Because really want that Godzilla vs. Hedra Mezco set. The Goji Shea 9091. In your opinion, fan freaks, what are the best figures I could buy that aren't too expensive? That really just depends on what you like. Like if you don't necessarily care about detail, screen accuracy, or whatnot, probably the figures you can get that aren't too expensive. But see, that's where it gets tough. Because I could recommend you NECA, but at the same time, NECA's no longer producing Godzilla figures, so all their Godzilla figures are pretty much out of basically print. So now, even the NECA stuff on the aftermarket, you're coming across those NECA figures and they're like 40, 50, sometimes $60. And really for a NECA figure, that's too much. Especially for like one of the new legendary Godzilla monsters or Godzillas. I mean, if you really want to go a cheap route, you have Playmates, which is sold at Walmart, which is really the bottom line kids' toys. You can find Playmates at Walmart. You can find Playmates at Target. They even have other the Bandai Creations, which is basically Bandai America. Those are sold at Target. So those are cheap. So it just really all depends on what your budget is at the end of the day, and really just what you like. Sometimes the Bandai Japan vinyls pop up on Amazon and other sites for not too bad of a price. So you do have Bandai Japan figures, which aren't too expensive. But then even everything else after that, everything just, there's so much on the aftermarket these days now that it's really hard to like give you an option of cheap, because unless you really go to the bottom of the barrel, which is the Playmates and the Bandai America figures that you can get at Walmarts and Targets, then everything else you have to be prepared to at least drop a little bit of money on. Again, sometimes the cheapest stuff for Godzilla, you can give it a range of, it's under $100. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much cheap for, and that could be the range of $1 to $99. So just shop around, figure out, what you really like. Maybe you just want to collect Bandai. Maybe you're fine with collecting the Playmate stuff. It just really all depends on what you like at the end of the day and what you can afford. Collect what you like. Collect what you can afford. Those are my words of wisdom for the day. We got 6 people on in here. Thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill Clock, episode number 10. And we're on the first segment at that, guys. After I'm done here, which I spend about 2 hours, I flip over to Facebook Live, and then we're live there for the second segment of episode 10. And then for the third and final segment, I hop over to Instagram Live. So just remember, you can follow me from platform to platform if you're able to. If not, it's okay. Remember to atomic blast that like button, atomic blast the notification bell, all that good stuff. Like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Facebook. Follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Instagram. You know, all the support is greatly appreciated, you guys. But we're having some awesome questions today so far, so thank you very much. Oh, let's see, what do we got here? Let's see. I see, thank you. No problem. If you have anything else that I can try to add, you know, ask me whatever. You know, I'm going to do my best to try to just give you my advice and fill you in on stuff. Let's see, Goliath Sama, dude, the Playmates and Bandai figures are amazing. As a kid, I never dreamed I would be able to buy a Megalon and Jet Jaguar tagged for less than 30. I recommend them for us budget collectors. Exactly. If you're really on a budget and I like that. If you're a budget collector, then yeah, those are your best options. So it's better than nothing. Oh, let's see. Austin Creations, thank you for being here, and we have a question from you. Have you seen the new 2021 Monster Arts Kong that got announced today? Yes, I did. And that's also what I go into with SH Monster Arts. SH Monster Arts is really good on releasing figures, and then shortly down the road, boom, a new variant comes out, and it's like, we just got this figure. The Kong literally just came out, and now we're already getting another version of him that comes with some extra stuff. And for those who can't help themselves, which these companies know they exist, they're going to cause them to spend more money for the same figure, just little tiny alterations or additions. And it's like, oh, that's so trash to me. To me, that's so trash. That's my opinion. Gojira851, good afternoon. Thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock episode 10. Reptile7876 also asked, do you like Godzilla Unleashed? Yes, I do. I have Godzilla Unleashed for the Wii, and everybody hates the Wii version. But me, I love the Wii version. I love the monsters that came with it, especially Titanosaurus. He's my main. But Godzilla Unleashed for the PlayStation 2, I played that back in the day when I had a PlayStation 2. And that was fun. You got Batra as a special character for the PlayStation 2 version, so that's awesome. So yes, I do like Godzilla Unleashed. Godzilla Nerds 1954, I'm finally able to catch you. You're normally on when I'm working. What's up, my guy? What's going on? Thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10. Atomic blast the like button. I appreciate the support and the love. We're just chilling out today. I got Yongari, Monster from the Deep, in the background. And yeah, we're just kicking it off with questions, topics, talking about figures, toys. We're going great for episode 10. For episode 10, guys, this has got to be awesome. We got 9 people in here right now. Again, Atomic blast that like button. Do it, I'm having fun. Shoot. I always have fun on Kaiju Chill O'Clock. But, who do I want to talk about today? Let's see, we just got talking about X Plus, SH Monster Arts. Now I want to lead into, guys, if you don't... Okay, wait, we got one more question here. Godzilla Nerds 1954, what's your favorite Kaiju film outside of Godzilla? Ooh. My favorite Kaiju film outside of Godzilla. It's a good question. So outside of Godzilla, but does it have to be outside of Toho? that's my next question. Does it have to be outside of Toho? So let me know in another comment there. But thank you for the question. I just want to know if I have to go outside of Toho. Because if I have to go outside of Toho, I know what to pick. But if I'm able to stay within the realms of Toho, I know what I'm going to pick. So my favorite kaiju film that does not consist of Godzilla. So just let me know. No, it doesn't. Okay. War of the Gargantuas. War of the Gargantuas is my favorite kaiju film outside of Godzilla. I love War of the Gargantuas. It's a tough call because Frankenstein Conquers the World is also really good. So, but I have to go War of the Gargantuas. So that is my favorite kaiju film outside of Godzilla. But next now, I want to talk about... Awesome! Heck yes, man. I love War of the Gargantuas. If I had to go outside of Toho, I want to say my favorite kaiju film that doesn't involve Godzilla in any way and is outside of Toho Studios, I have to go with Gamera Guardian of the Universe. That movie is freaking amazing. I love Gamera Guardian of the Universe. Gojira851, ever see Crater Lake Monster? Yes, a lot of times when I was a kid on TV. I do not own Crater Lake Monster, but yes, I saw Crater Lake Monster a lot on TV as a kid. Yes, I have seen that. Very good movie. Godzilla and Earth 1954, I love that film. Heck yes, man. Who doesn't love that film? And so... one of the other topics I want to talk about today, you guys, if you're into record collecting, like vinyl records, guys, there's a lot going on, okay? A lot. And I just want to start it off with saying Waxwork Records, man. If you guys have not seen the posts on Facebook or Godzilla Fan Freaks Instagram, or even if you don't, follow Waxworks Records, they just released today 1961's Mothra on a vinyl LP, a tube, mind you. It's a double vinyl set for $40. That's amazing, and shipping is not that bad. So I recommend you guys, if you guys are growing a kaiju vinyl record collection like I am, that is an awesome addition. The artwork is so clean. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. If you don't know, go check it out. Go to waxworkrecords.com right now and check that vinyl LP out. It's awesome. So I got my order in right when it dropped on their website today. I put it in my cart. I checked out. So I'm good to go. I cannot wait for that to come in. Waxwork Records are awesome. Their customer support is great. I accidentally goofed recently. Back when I pre-ordered the King Kong Escapes was when they also announced their soundtrack LP records for War of the Gargantuas. And so I pre-ordered both of those at the same time. And then I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that because now I'm going to be pretty much waiting until the War of the Gargantuas released before I even get King Kong Escapes. But when I commented on one of Waxwork Records' posts about King Kong Escapes recently, they were just like, hey, shoot us an email. We'll help you out. I shot them an email off of my purchase order email, so they knew what I was talking about. They could easily pull up my order and find it. And you know what they did? They are so awesome. They shipped me the King Kong Escapes without having to wait for the War of the Gargantuas. So, like, I don't have to wait for the King Kong Escapes. Even though I put it in one order, they still partially shipped the order by shipping me the King Kong Escapes by my request. And that right there, that is top-of-the-line customer service. That's amazing. So, going to be having that box day come in on King Kong Escapes. Probably, the Mothra is not a pre-order. The Mothra record is available, and that was a shock and a surprise. Nobody saw that coming. So that is available now also. It's not a pre-order. So I'm going to be having King Kong Escapes come in on the vinyl record, the Mothra vinyl LP. I'm having both those records come in. talking about records, Mondo also teased their vinyl record, I believe, for Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 from '93. So I think eventually Mondo's going to be putting that on their site for order. So a lot of kaiju goodness coming in on vinyl records for sure. Oh, we're having Yangri appear. He just now showed up. But a lot of vinyl record goodness coming through from Waxwork, Mondo. Man, I'm so excited because I freaking have I have the Waxworks Godzilla Showa soundtrack, so you have all the Showa soundtracks in there. I have a Godzilla vs. Hedra and Godzilla vs. Megalon soundtrack back from when Holy Mountain Printing was doing some vinyl record stuff, and back before they got in trouble for using Godzilla without proper licensing agreements. And then of course, you know, Mondo's putting out these awesome vinyl LPs. I have the Godzilla vs. Destroya, the Space Amoeba one. Again, I can't wait for their others to drop. I got the Rebirth of Mothra, the Rebirth of Mothra 1 soundtrack from Mondo. So I'm enjoying all these vinyl records for these kaiju movies coming out. You know, like, this is just an awesome expansion to my collection, if that makes sense. So, yeah, if you want to get into vinyl records, they're affordable. And there's all these kaiju vinyl records coming out right now, and it's just amazing. Alrighty. The Goji Shade 1991, the whole Heisei Gamera trilogy is just fantastic. Hard to pick a favorite out of the three. It really is. It really is, but for me, I do have to go Guardian of the Universe. That first film is just an amazing kaiju movie. Gojira 851, Hiya Toys is going all in on the Godzilla Monsterverse figures. 2 Godzillas, 2 Kongs, and a Rodan. That's cool. At least I didn't see anything about that. I'll have to look that up. That sounds pretty cool. Have to look into that. Godzilla Nerd 1954, I hear a lot of action in the background. Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. Let me flip this camera a couple times. Yangri's tearing stuff up. Let me know if it's too loud though. Is it too loud? Because I'll turn it down. I don't want the TV to drown me out necessarily. But yeah, Yangri's tearing stuff up, man. It's Kaiju Chill O'Clock. This is what it's about right here, man. Just in my sanctuary and just chilling with you guys, answering questions, talking about topics. What better way is this right now, man? I love Kaiju Chill O'Clock for this. Just awesome engagement. And you guys, again, make the show run. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for chiming in with your questions, talking about stuff. This is what it's about. Godzilla Nerds 1954, it's perfect. I love the sound of some destruction. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I'll turn it back up to where I had it then. Reptile 7876. If you could update any kaiju design, who would you update? Titanosaurus. I want to see like an official I want to see Titanosaurus come back. Like, it's been way too long. You know, Jet Jaguar got his comeback in Singular Point. You know, I want to see Titanosaurus and I want to see King Caesar, for sure. Titanosaurus we haven't seen since 1975. And King Caesar, I hate the Final Wars King Caesar. Can I just make that clear? The Showa King Caesar is amazing. But Final Wars King Caesar, I hated that they did that to my boy. Oh, he looks so bad in Final Wars, man. Looks so bad in Final Wars. But, yeah, no. Titanosaurus for sure. I would love to see Titanosaurus again. Gojira851, I want Gorosaurus to make a comeback. Heck yeah, man. Gorosaurus is another one. Baragon too. Freaking, dude, Anguirus, Baragon, Varan, Gorosaurus, Titanosaurus. Show a king, a proper comeback for King Caesar. There's so many kaiju that people love that we want to see. But for some reason, they just keep pushing the big ones on us, and it's like, we get it, okay? Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, those are your guys' big, your four. Those are the big names that are going to draw in the money and the views. Like, but we want to see more. There's a lot more obscure kaiju out there. Heck, I'd even love to see Hedra again. You know what I mean? I'd love to see Ebera again. Kumanga, Kamakuras. Like, come on. Give us more fan service than just what we've seen a million times. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I also hated about GMK, is I really wish GMK had the original idea, which was to have Godzilla, but he's fighting Anguirus, Varan, and Baragon. Baragon was the only one they kept, and they replaced the other ones with King Ghidorah and Mothra. Why? Money. Those names, those kaiju were more well known, and it was just like, I still would have loved to see GMK with the original cast. Oh, the Monster Report. The show can start now. I'm here, Nick Adams from the Monster Report. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. I think we saw our Chris, the retired Goji Fan 93. He is here as well. This is awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope Gigan returns. Reptile 7876. Gigan would be another cool one to see. Heck yeah. Monster Report. Chris, now it can really get started. Yes, for Kaiju Chill Clock episode 10, I am just chilling and kicking back, and we are watching Yongari, Monster of the Deep. He is just tearing up the city right now. Everybody's running for their lives. I'm waiting for it to... Is he going to show some destruction here? No, we still just got people running. But, yeah, for episode 10, this is what we're watching. There we go. There's a good shot. But, no, thank you guys for being here for episode 10. Again, Atomic Blast that like button, you guys. I appreciate the love and support. We got 12 people in here right now. That's awesome. Kaiju Chill Clock live with Godzilla Fan Freaks. We got episode 10 going on right now. And we're just watching some Yongari, Monster of the Deep. That's enough kaiju destruction before YouTube decides to throw a copyright thing on this and block the stream from viewers. So, yeah. Anyway, back to my ugly mug. So awesome questions so far, you guys. We've been talking about figures, X+, friggin' SH Monster Arts. What's the best budget for certain people? Heck yeah. Talking about some vinyl records. Oh man, I can't wait for Mothra to come in. That's going to be so awesome. So yeah, got some box days coming up on some vinyl records. King Kong Escapes and Mothra from Waxworks. And then of course, War of the Gargantua is down the road from that. Again, hopefully Mondo puts out their vinyl LP of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 soon, especially since they teased it. Heck yeah. Great to be here with all the kaiju peeps. Yes, it is. Have yet to see that film. It's a good movie. I mean, let's put it this way. It's a good cheesy Showa style kaiju movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the best, but Yongari's it's pretty good. Monster Report. I need to get that Blu-ray set still. Have the old DVD. Yeah, I got my Blu-ray through Zia Records. That's where I was able to get mine. They special ordered it for me. Gojira851, Manda was cool looking in Final Wars. Too bad he went out like a jobber. Yeah. No, that's true. Manda, like, he had the opening scene in Final Wars, basically, and he just got destroyed. Final Wars is a ton of... I'm not the biggest fan of Final Wars. I'm just not. Let's see, Godzilla Nerds 1954. How do you feel about the Kong anime? I'm curious to know what you think. Um, I have an open mind about it. You know, I've never. I like anime, but I'm very selective on anime that I really get into. Um, Even Godzilla Singular Point, it was cool, but I really wasn't like that into it. Same thing with like the Godzilla anime movie trilogy. You know, it's really hard for me to really get into anime, even if it's on something that I like. You know, the extent of anime that I do enjoy, you know, it's my library is very tiny. It's very tiny and very restricted. But I have an open mind about it, and I'm really hoping that it's good, you know. So we can only hope. Fingers crossed for that Kong anime. Oh, Chris, Yongari versus Gorgo, Battle of the Godzilla ripoffs. You know what? That might actually be a good fight. I wonder who would actually win, because Gorgo really doesn't have any like projectile weapons. Yongari just has fire. But I feel like Gorgo might win. I feel like Gorgo's stronger than Yongari, like strength-wise. So I think Gorgo would win that fight. Godzilla Nerds 1954. I like the monsters in Singular Point, but the story was a bit complex. Yeah. It was. Let's see. Gojira Shade 1991 letting Chris know that the original Yongari is not bad, a decent enough Godzilla knockoff, but don't bother with its remake Reptilian. That movie's horrible. Yeah, Reptilian was the remake of Yongari, and it really wasn't, really bad. I mean, it was early CGI, like really early CGI, and so it's really not that good. Oh, Yongari versus Pulgasari. Yep. I remember we talked about that, Nick, when I was talking about Pulgasari back when Mondo had all their stuff coming out, and then I ended up getting the Pulgasari movie and finally seeing that. I would love to see Pulgasari versus Yongari. You know, North Korea versus South Korea, because they're both Korean kaiju. So, Reptilian Zilla equivalent. Yeah. You're not wrong there, Chris. That right there is fact. But thank you guys for being here for episode 10. I'm having fun. Great engagement, great questions. Again, ask whatever. You know, you want to talk about a figure, you want to see something, I got you. Kaiju till o'clock. We're just hanging, man. So, let's see. Talked about Waxworks. What else has been going on? Speaking of anime, since we kind of were just on the topic, sad news. A lot of people have passed away this week. Now that I think about it, the name doesn't come to my head, but you had that effects director for some of the Godzilla movies in the Showa series, like around the 70s. He passed away this week. Nick, feel free to put his name in the comments. You know. I know he passed away this week, but again, on the topic of anime, I don't know if any of you are like Yu-Gi-Oh fans, but the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh passed away. So I kind of had my tin out with my 2 decks in it, and I'm hanging out with a friend later tonight, and we're gonna play some old school Yu-Gi-Oh. None of that new 15 to 20 minute one turn kill stuff. We're going to be playing old school Yu-Gi-Oh! In honor. So, yeah, man, he passed away this week. There was another actor that was known from the Godfather movies. He passed away this week. Lots of sad news, like in the media community. You know what I mean? Like all around. You know, it's so. Just hopefully that they can all rest now, and yeah, it's kind of been a rough week. Chris, show me the glorious 84 Memorial Box figure. Oh, dude. Now, Nick from the Monster Report, he recently got one. I know that. Oh, man. I will show you the glorious 84, Chris, and I will give you a hard time that you sold yours. What's wrong with you? Why did you sell him? This isn't, of course, it's not specifically yours, but still, Chris, why? Guys, give everybody Chris a hard time. Boo! Boo! He sold his 84 Memorial Box figure after he hunted for it and even speculated on if he wanted to spend the money on it at G-Fest. I was there when he got it. Boo! There's that glorious 84, Chris. You'll get another one day. I know you will. You'll get another one. You will get another one day. Trust me. Let me go ahead and turn off those lights. I'm having fun today, guys. This is awesome. Oh, let's flip that camera back around. There we go. Yeah, all fun and games, Chris. You'll get another one day. Don't worry. Don't worry. Still, shame, but you'll get another one. Monster Report, Varan approves of your choice of films. Yongri is his distant cousin. Heck yes. Godzilla Nerds 1954. No, I know, it's been kind of sad. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Saturday faithfully as a kid. I did too. I have the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. The original based around the original characters, which is like 5 seasons, I think. So I have all that. I'm glad I have all that. Nick Adams letting us know. I'm bad. I'm gonna butcher this. Teruyoshi Nakano. He was the special effects director who passed. So that's the guy that passed away this week. Chris, I know. I regret it. With the card. Love it. That's from Monster Report Godzilla Nerds asking Chris, what were you thinking? Yeah, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? He says he loves 84. You don't love 84. You're lying. You're lying, because that's like one of the best 84s. You have to have the Bandai 50th if you love 84. Chris? We all know your favorite's Godzilla's Revenge. Quit hiding it. We all know your favorite movie's Godzilla's Revenge. We all know that. Oh, Goji Urashe, 1991. Wow, I thought 84 Goji was your guy, Chris. At least I have the 2X Plus figures. That is true, Chris. You still do have the 2X Plus figures. But the Bandai's better, in my opinion. I love the Bandai. It's a classic figure, man. It's one of the best from that box set. Godzilla Nerds 1954. I'm terrible with all these, all 3 names. Chris wasn't thinking. Monster Report. Today in Kaiju history, anniversary of the U.S. release of Frankenstein Conquers the World, and the passing of Jerry Ito from Nelson from Mothra. Oh, okay. Dang, I didn't know that. Chris, with the Kaiju history, the more you know comments. There we go. Thank you, Chris, for your information. Really appreciate it. Godzilla Nerds 1954, Godzilla's Revenges. Oh, I don't. And then Chris, I don't know. The Yuji Sakai X Plus 84 is pretty fire. It is pretty fire. Goji Shea 1991. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little while when it was the first thing here in the U.S., but I grew out of it. Too much money and my deck sucked. I could never get any good cards. Yeah, it just really depends. For me, I have a dinosaur, so I have a Rex Raptor deck, and then my favorite character, Bakura, I have one of his deck with like all the spooky spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. So those are my two decks. My decks are very Generation 1 heavy of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah, looking forward to playing that later tonight. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In years, so it's going to be fun. Especially getting into character. You activated my trap card! But wait! I'll activate this! Gonna take a chunk out of your life points! You know, really get into character when you play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what makes it fun. Goliath Sama, what's your favorite top 3 figures that I own? Mine is the NECA NES Monster of Monsters figure. Oh man, top 3 to 5 favorite figures. Well, definitely the X Plus 30 centimeter Titanosaurus. That's one. X Plus 25 centimeter Titanosaurus. That's 2. Bandai Titanosaurus. That's 3. I love the gigantic Godzilla 62. Definitely. And then probably the 50th anniversary memorial box 62. So those are my top 3 to 5 favorite figures right there. 3 of them are Titanosaurus, 2 of them are Godzilla 62. That's to answer that question. Oh, Goliath Sama, I low-key collect some Yu-Gi-Oh! Figures, especially Blue Eyes. Is a Kaiju, right? Yeah, a lot of the monsters from Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess you could put under the definition of Kaiju. I don't see why not. Chris, going to have to bounce. Good seeing you again. Yes, thank you for chiming in, Chris. Everybody say bye. Wish him luck on getting another 50th anniversary Memorial Box 84. And, yeah, thank you, Chris, for tuning in to Kaiju Chill O'Clock episode 10. Always great to have you here, man. Take care. But, man, we got 15 people in right now. That's a record, man. Guys, atomic blast that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock episode 10 live with me, Godzilla Fan Freaks. We're having an awesome time right now. So back to things that are going to be coming in, you know, I've been not ordering a lot of stuff, but it just seems that way. So it's like I got the X Plus stuff that I want to get, the SH Monster Tedra. I eventually want to pre-order that. Again, I got vinyl records coming in from Waxworks. You know, Mondo hopefully puts some new ones on their site soon. I'm trying to think what else. In media this week, what finally came in at Zia Records, okay? I special ordered this movie a while ago, and I will get to that question, Reptile 7876, in a second. Let me finish this little quick thought here. But for media this week, I did pick up a movie, and it's a movie I special ordered a while ago. And if you remember from a couple or a few, I want to say Kaiju Chill O'Clock episodes ago, I ended up talking about this movie series and how I also grew up with it alongside of next of Kaiju movies. And it wasn't until I recently saw the second one at Zia Records, and then that made me want to special order the first one, because, you know, you can't have the second one and not have the first one. But it finally came in after it seemed like waiting forever. Finally got Prehysteria on Blu-ray. And then, of course, I already owned Prehysteria 2. So I love these movies. So that was my media pickup this week, locally at Zia Records. Finally came in, and happy to have the first Prehysteria film. I love these movies. These are great. I even like the third one, which I hope the third one gets the same treatment, in all honesty, because now it just feels incomplete if you just have the first and the second one. Now you gotta have that third one to complete this trilogy. So, yeah. So that was my media pickup this week, was Prehysteria. So, really happy to own it finally, though. And then back to Reptile 7876 comment, do you like the Godzilla 2003 suit? No. But I don't hate it, I just don't like it.
Let's get it all open now.
It's hard for me to pick anything that I like out of the Millennium era. That's just me. I'm not the biggest Millennium era fan. You know, I like Heisei, and I love Showa. Showa is what I grew up with, so I love Showa movie stuff. Heisei stuff I also kind of grew up with, but it came a little later. And then Millennium series, I like the Millennium series, but there's nothing that I can pick that's like, oh, that I really like from the Millennium series, you know? Very hard to try to say something that I definitely like from the Millennium series. Like, my favorite movie out of the Millennium series, it's a toss-up. Sometimes I have to go with Godzilla 2000, which is the first one, and then, but I also kind of do like GMK a little bit. So, But that's just my opinion on the Millennium series. I'm not the biggest Millennium series fan. I'm more so like, of course, you know, again, Showa and Heisei. But yeah, so I don't want to say I hate the 2003 suit, but I'm not fond of it. There we go. That's the way to word it. But thank you guys for the questions. I appreciate them. They're fun. Pick the brains. I'm gonna guess the Reptile 7876. Is that like your favorite or one of your favorite suits designs? Revert, you know, play that Uno reverse card. Ask you the question. Now they're shining that light on Yongari, and he's gonna start like itching and dancing around, and then they just make fun of it, basically. Goliath Sama. Okay, last question, I swear. Favorite Kaiju / Godzilla films? And what do you think are the most overrated? Favorite Kaiju / Godzilla films. Favorite Kaiju / Godzilla films, like, of all time? I'm definitely going to go with, just to get Godzilla out of the way, Terror of Mechagodzilla is definitely one of my favorites. And this is just Kaiju films in general, so I'm going to throw Gamera, Guardian of the Universe. How many do you want me to list? Like a top 5, like, favorite Kaiju films? I feel like 5's a good solid number. So Terror of Mechagodzilla, Gamera, Guardian of the Universe. I have to go. I'm looking over at my Kaiju media right now. I have to go the Giant Behemoth for another one. Really like the Giant Behemoth. War of the Gargantuas. Oh, man. Jeez. Godzilla versus Hedra. That was tough. That was tough. So, like, if I had a top 5 favorite Kaiju movies, that'd be it for the 5. Reptile 7876, 2003 is okay, but my favorite suit is Final Goji. Like, a lot of people like Final Wars Goji. You know what I mean? Like, Final Wars Goji is a good, solid design. I just didn't like the movie. Oh man, they're shooting missiles at Yongari. They're blasting them into oblivion. Let's get some good action here. Alrighty, let's see here. Goliath Sama never liked the 90s Ghidorah film and loves Son of Godzilla. Son of Godzilla is a good movie. The 90s Ghidorah movie, a lot of fans like it, but then like you, there are fans that don't like it. it caused a lot more problems. You know what I mean? Because once you start throwing time travel and stuff into movies, you create plot holes, and yeah, it just adds more confusion. So I do kind of agree with you with that. That's not really one of my favorites. Zillafan85, sorry I'm late. We had to take my dog to the vet for an appointment. That's okay, man. Hope your dog's doing good. Godzilla Nerds 954, he even said that too. Hope your dog's feeling okay. The Goji Shea 9091. I always wondered how a fight between the giant behemoth and the beast from 20,000 Fathoms would go down. Me too. Me too. I agree with that. I want to say the giant behemoth would win just because of the radiation output. That's just my opinion, though. You know. Zillafan85 Godzilla at Godzilla Nurse 1954. She's okay, thank you. She just had her wellness package and was getting her nails trimmed. There we go. Good news. That's awesome. But thank you for being here, Zillafan85. Now that we have a ton of people in here, or at least a good amount, I kind of want to make this announcement. Since last episode we were kind of talking about like t-shirt ideas, and trust me, Godzilla Fan Freaks t-shirts have been up here, and then somebody was like, hey, what about Kaiju Chill O'Clock t-shirts? So that idea is up here also. But now I want to ask you guys, the community, any of you who are artists, do you maybe want to submit your artwork of Godzilla Fan Freaks? Submit artwork of, you know, Kaiju Chill O'Clock. And then I could feature that artwork on the thumbnails. Because as you can see, I put a picture in today's thumbnail. Credit goes to the artist on that one. I don't know who the artist is necessarily, but that was posted in a group. And I thought it was a nice picture, and, you know, would be nice to add a picture to the Kaiju Chill Clock thumbnail every now and then. But then I was like, why don't I have people submit me artworks, like if they want to. You guys don't have to. And I could feature it on the thumbnails. And who knows, you know, I might even ask you, hey, would you like to co-work your design into a t-shirt, you know, for Godzilla Fan Freaks or whatever, and figure out something that way. So, but definitely would like to start, you know, if you guys have fan art for Kaiju Chill O'Clock or just Godzilla Fan Freaks, submit them to me through either, you know, the Facebook page through Messenger, Instagram through Messenger. You know, there's ways to reach out to me personally. I don't like to give out my email quite yet, just because I don't want to get bombarded with a bunch of different stuff. But if you can, submit your artworks to me that way through the Facebook and Instagram page. And I would gladly use your guys' artworks for thumbnails. You know, and again, give you guys a shout out that way. Like today's thumbnail is thanks to, you know, so and so who submitted this for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, and you know, I don't know. I just thought something fun to engage more with you guys and within the community. You know, I just thought it'd be fun. Goliath-sama, dude, the Gamera thumbnail today would be awesome as a shirt. I do agree. It would be awesome as a shirt. I do agree. But I'm not going to go that far because, again, I don't necessarily know who the artist is behind it. I know there's a signature on it, but that's why I say credit to the artist, you know. And I just thought it'd be a nice thumbnail for today, you know what I mean? Episode 10, you know, do something kind of special for the thumbnail. Oh, Gojira 851. Oh, Kaiju Chill O'Clock wristbands. It has an hour, hand, and minute at the stream time and says Kaiju Chill O'Clock time. Hey, I like that. I like that. Oh, Yangri, they're doing that weird thing to where the kid's like, oh, he's dancing. And he's like, yeah, no, it's, might as well just like flip it around. And they got that weird music playing and everything. Oh man, the kaiju cheesiness, you know.
Get out of here! Control tower. control tower.
Flip that back around. Zillafan85, best scene of Yongari. In reality, it really is.
Nobody's not dead. He's right alive. Right.
Hope everybody's having a good Friday, though. I am. Man, we're only an hour and 10 minutes. Seems like it's going by a little bit slow today, but you know what? We've been making good progress. Lots of good topics. Again, if you've already missed some of the topics, this is, again, another great Kaiju Chill Clock to go back and watch later, you know, for what you missed. Talked about figures, some vinyl record stuff that's coming out. Really excited. Something else to talk about that is going to probably be coming in soon also is definitely had Cavity Colors. So they gave me a coupon for their website, which was like 10% off. So I decided to use it. And I wasn't really into some of their Godzilla designs the last couple. Like the Gigan one was really kind of bad. The Godzilla and Mechagodzilla one was kind of bad. Godzilla vs. Biollante, it was decent. So I ended up getting the basic Godzilla vs. Biollante shirt from Cavity Colors. So that's going to be coming in. So definitely going to do like a package day, you know, video for that. And then of course I got the vinyl records coming in from Waxworks. That's going to be nice. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming in the future. Zillafan85, I'm supposed to start my job next week, assuming they get the scheduling issue figured out. So I may be able to get on. So I may not be able to get on too often, but again, depends on the scheduling. Hey man, that's all right. I understand, you know, like not everybody's going to be able to tune in whenever I decide to do Kaiju Chill Clock, whether it's on a Thursday or a Friday. So, but I appreciate, you know, the effort. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, you guys drive this show. Without you guys, I really would run out of stuff to talk about really quick, and my live segments would probably be minutes next to hours. You know what I mean? So, thanks to your guys' engagement, that's what runs Kaiju Chill Clock. So I appreciate you guys being here and engaging and talking and, you know, asking me questions. Again, you want to talk about a figure, a movie, let's do it, you know? We're having fun. Freaking 10 weeks, man. Kaiju Chill Clock episode 10. This is nuts. Freaking 10 weeks of doing this show already. It's crazy to me. Gojira 851, funniest Godzilla enemy. Funniest. Right? Did I read that right? Yeah, I did read it right. Funniest. Funniest Godzilla enemy. It's an interesting question. I have to go, it's a toss-up. It's either got to be the giant condor or Gabara. I have to go with either the giant condor or Gabara for Godzilla's funniest enemy. You know, I'm really trying to like think of like even like Kamacuras, Kumonga, and Ebera came to mind because they're just giant versions of insects. Or, you know, a lobster or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, even that's kind of funny in a way. But I still have more respect for those three than I do necessarily the condor or Gabara. So they have to take the funniest, for me anyway, in my opinion. The Koji Shade 1991, I'd say Megalon just for the butt smacking scene in Godzilla vs. Megalon. Yeah, no, Megalon did have a personality in Godzilla vs. Megalon. That is for sure. Zillafan85, we need a figure of the giant condor. Well, talked about it earlier, but I'll show it again here. Let me flip the camera, and let's take it back into my collection room. We were talking about it earlier, but just get some shots of Yongri here, fighting the jets. Oh, man! Anyway, giant condor, yeah. So, there is a giant condor figure, and I have one. It came with the X Plus 25 centimeter set from the Sea Monster. But there is the giant condor. So there is a figure of the giant condor that exists. There is one that exists. Sorry. My tripod wanted to fold in on itself. But yes, I love the giant condor. But it is one of the funnier Godzilla enemies, in my opinion. Now, we're at the end of Yongri. He's going to eventually die here and bleeding from we all know where. Gojira 851, Megalon was a funny troll, and I love it. Yeah, he was. Zillafan 85, dude, I'm so jelly. God, your collection is amazing. Thank you, Zillafan 85. Thank you, man. I like it too. And there's just, you know, it seems like I'm always doing, or, you know, again, there's going to be figures that eventually are going to get added and stuff like that. So, you know, it's slowly still growing. But, yeah, no. Giant Condor, if you can find that 25 centimeter set, that's the only way you're going to be able to get that figure. But, you know, it does exist. It's out there. You don't just have to buy a turkey at the dollar store and be like, oh, here's my giant condor. Just trying to see. Let's see. Godzilla Nerds 1954. When Jet Jaguar threw the bomb back in Megalon's mouth. Or you mean when he fired it at Godzilla and it didn't explode and he just threw it back? He didn't throw it back in his mouth. The scene that you're thinking of is when Godzilla's like beating up on Megalon and he goes to like lean over him and Megalon shoots one of those up and then it falls back in his mouth. But still, lots of good moments in Godzilla vs. Megalon. Lots of funny, crazy moments. Since I believe Nick is still here, Nick, you know me well. Of course, I got my corn nuts, right? So we're ready to go. I'm going to crack one of these open and kind of just start snacking here and there. Zillafan 85, same for me, bro. Only X Plus that he has is an older 7, Gamera 1995. I'll get around to reviewing it soon, and I think your buddy Brutezilla reviewed it previously. I think you're right. I think you are right on that. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I like your reviews, man. You always do a bang-up job, you know. So I'm looking forward to seeing that review. There's not many reviews on those X Plus figures because they were kind of around the time when X Plus was like newish, kind of, if that makes sense. And then they're not really popular, you know, amongst Monster Report. You have become a corn nut. Yeah, probably. You're probably right. Tim, yo, man, what's up? Sorry I'm late. Working on the truck. Hey, man, that's okay. Get that transmission in there, Tim. But anyway, thank you for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10. We're going great right now. It's been great engagement today, you guys. Great topics. Talking about stuff. Heck yeah. just finishing out Yongari here right now. He's currently dying. Um, yeah, he's just gonna start bleeding from his butt. But weird, but okay. Um, anyway, yes. So thank you guys for all being here again. Atomic blast that like button, you guys. Tim is going to be my friend that I think I'm going to be hanging out with later tonight, and we are going to be playing some old school Yu-Gi-Oh in honor of the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh passing. So definitely excited to play some duel monsters. See, when I go to actually play the game, I don't call it Yu-Gi-Oh because Yu-Gi-Oh is the show. The game is actually called Duel Monsters. So we're going to be playing some Duel Monsters. But again, thank you guys for the questions today. Awesome engagement. Like, let's keep it going. We're still here for a little bit. We're only an hour and 20 minutes in before I take a little intermission and then move over to Facebook Live for the second segment of episode 10. And then after that, we still got the third segment of episode 10 when I go live on Instagram. And then that'll be it for Kaiju Chill O'Clock. So remember, it doesn't end here. Kaiju Chill O'Clock continues on Facebook next, and after that, Instagram Live. So, live on all 3 platforms. Anyway, great questions, you guys. Thank you again for the love. I see the likes up there. They're popping in. And then Godzilla Nerds 1954. I'm glad I could finally make it. Glad you're here, man. Like, I didn't really... I've said it before. I didn't really think Kaiju Chill O'Clock was gonna... not necessarily take off, because I don't want to say it's taken off. I would consider taking off having like 50 people in here. You know what I mean? But it's still gotten a good reception from you guys, and I appreciate that. Like, I wasn't sure where this was going to go. I was like, I'm just going to kind of be hanging out, and I don't know how engaging that's going to be for people, or if they're going to be like, this is kind of boring and stupid. Like, I wasn't sure how it was going to be received. Because in my head, I was like, is this really a good idea? Because, like, I've never really done anything live before. And am I going to be able to pull it off the right way to where it's not boring? And it's worked, So thank you guys for making Kaiju Chill O'Clock as fun as it is. For me, as it is for you guys. I look forward to continuing to do this every week. I look forward to it all the time. Next week we got episode 11. You know it. Gojira 851. I just found out that scientists believe Sharktopus is real and is in a cavern in the Bahamas. No. No. There's no way. Really? Because if that is the truth and they really think that it exists, come on. No. Come on. You can't take a really bad B-rated sci-fi movie and be like, well, this thing could actually exist. No. The world has stooped to a low, but come on. There's no way it's gone that insane, right? No way. This was an awesome experience, Godzilla Nerds 1954. Thank you, man. Hey, dude, Kaiju Chill O'Clock has been fun. Like, I think I maybe only had one episode that was kind of a dud, and I think that was episode 5. I think episode 5 was kind of lackluster. I just kind of remember episode 5 kind of just dragging a bit. But it's been great, regardless. It's always been fun. So thank you for being here. I'm glad you enjoyed your experience of Kaiju Chill O'Clock. Again, feel free to help me spread the word about it. If people don't know about Godzilla Fan Freaks, let them know. I like reaching out to other fans. I like engaging with you guys. That's what I'm all about. Not just doing the reviews, whatever. It's like, I like doing this. I like the engagement with other fans. It's fun, Monster Report. Nick asked, what is my next figure review? That, I don't know yet. It's definitely going to be keep going on the Masters of the Universe stuff, but I'm not sure what I'm going to review next. But I'm going to announce it here. My next 2 videos are just going to be talking about topics. So, excuse me. My next video, this next week here, since it's technically G-Fest week now, it's going to be talking about G-Fest. All I will say, it's a little bit of a bittersweet video, but it's still just something I wanted to talk about. So the next video is G-Fest related. So that'll be out, late Sunday night, early Monday morning. So that video will be out then. And then after that, the following week, I'll have another topic, but I'm not going to spoil what that is. But it's something that I definitely just wanted to talk about. So my next couple videos are not actually figure reviews or anything. They're more or less just talking in topics. So, yeah. And then I'll probably have box days or package days in between. You know what I mean? Because I got, again, some vinyl record stuff coming through. Cavity colors. So definitely going to have some stuff going on there. Zillfan85, I'm definitely looking forward to that video. Like I said, yes, of course, look forward to it. But, like I said, it's kind of bittersweet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably not what you think it's going to be. That's all I'm going to say. So, let's see. Yongari Monster from the Deep has ended. So from there, I'm just getting my camera readjusted to where I want it to be. I'm not sure what I want to watch next. Now my tripod wants to go all over the place. Gojira851. All right, man. I'm headed for Thor: Love and Thunder. Hey, man, have a good time at that movie. Let me know how it is. Thor is one of my favorites, so I hope it's good. I don't know. Marvel's been kind of hit or miss lately. Awesome show. I'll catch you next time. Have a nice day, and to everyone. All right, thank you very much. And that was Gojira851. Thank you, man, for being here. Thank you for participating. Have a great time at the movies. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully on the next one in episode 11 next week. So anyway, I'm not sure what I want to watch next. I'm always feeling a kaiju movie when I do Kaiju Chill O'Clocks, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to watch a kaiju movie or if maybe I want to watch like a show. I'm not entirely sure, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do now. I think with the new vinyl records coming in, I might showcase, depending on if they're here in time for next week's episode, I might be showcasing some vinyl LPs next week. So stay tuned for that. I'm probably going to get hit for a copyright, though, on that one. Freaking YouTube. But still, it'd be fun, So definitely, hopefully the Mothra and the King Kong escapes from Waxworks Records are here by episode 11 next week. We can only hope. Fingers crossed. That'd be something cool, right? To kind of do for episode 11. Oh, Zillafan85, have you ever seen the Sci-Fi Channel remake-ish movie of Younger? Yeah, Reptilian. We were talking about that movie earlier. And yeah, Reptilian is not really bad movie. Reptilian is a really bad movie. Oh, Reptile7876, what's your favorite MonsterVerse movie? Kong Skull Island. And a lot of people agree with that. There's just something about Kong Skull Island that it's just an all well-rounded kaiju movie, And yeah, in my opinion, it's the best out of the MonsterVerse. You know, a lot of fans though can agree with that because there's just something about Kong Skull Island that everybody liked. Maybe I'll throw that on. I don't know. I don't know if I really feel like a MonsterVerse film. Do you have a Kong Skull Island poster? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's actually over here in my Kaiju Media corner. But I do have, this is the FYE exclusive poster. But yes, that is my Kong Skull Island poster. I love it. It's freaking awesome. It's beautiful. And over here with this sea monster poster, I just love that whole corner. It just looks great. Had another comment roll through. Zillfan85, I need help from you and your audience. As I've had in my car just over a year now, I was thinking of doing a review on it for my next video. You guys are the first to hear about this. Thoughts? A review on your car? That'd be interesting. I'm trying to think. I've never done a review like that myself, but that would be interesting, to say the least, on how you would do that. But I mean, definitely you would want to. It definitely would be interesting. It would definitely be different. You know what I mean? Especially since, you know, you're not a car review channel. So it would be cool though, like to go over all like the features and stuff of your car and everything like that. It'd be an interesting idea. It would be different. It would be different. So Monster Report. Nice. Would you like the legendary version of the poster? I have an extra. Sure. I could figure out where to put that. Why not? Send me a picture of it first though, Nick. I want to see like what you're talking about. But yeah, I might be down. Just send me a picture of it. And I'll get back to you after I'm done live streaming and stuff today. Monster Report, great. Already laminated it, and it's yours. Picture coming soon. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So I will get back with you though today after I'm done live streaming, because obviously I can't view it just because of my camera being my phone. I can't necessarily go into other things while I'm live. So thank you. I appreciate it. Man, I really don't know what I want to do right now. I don't know if I feel like watching something else or I don't know. Zillafan85, are you as tempted as I am for the Monster Arts head? Dude, yes. I talked about that earlier too when we were talking about figures. So here's my plan. Here's my pre-order plan. My next paycheck, pre-ordering the X Plus Flying Form Hedra set. Gonna get that out of the way. Then the paycheck after that, take care of important things, bills, mortgage, stuff like that. Then the paycheck after that, I'm gonna finally put in my pre-order on Amazon for the SH Monster Arts Hedra. So that's my pre-order plan right now. Hopefully nothing else pops up in between. But I have a feeling Mondo's gonna drop a vinyl record, maybe even two. We'll see. But I'm trying to be like, my next two purchases should be the X Plus Hedra and the SH Monster Arts Hedra. So both of those, I definitely am going to get. I'm just hoping that my pre-order plan works and nothing else pops up, because that's my budget right there. Is I want to get the X Plus, then a little on later down the road, I'm going to take care of the SH Monster Arts, and then that way I have both of those sealed and locked in, and when they release at my doorstep, box days, let's go. So I'm definitely looking forward to all the Hedra stuff. Yes. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. The SH Monster Arts Hedra is going to be going on my Hedra shelf right over here. And then even the Mezco Godzilla vs. Hedra set. I'm waiting for when that's going to actually start going to be released, because I want that too. I definitely want the Mezco Godzilla vs. Hedra set. The Destroy All Monsters one, those sets I'm still on the fence. I really don't think $100 a piece. That's just my opinion. For the size of the figures and then some of the quality control, I just don't know if $100 is worth it. That's me though. I really like those Destroy All Monster sets, but I'm just really not sure. But yeah, a lot of Hedra stuff coming out that I'm looking forward to. Again, the X Plus Flying Form, the SH Monster Arts, the Mezco. Dude, yes, good time to be a Smog Monster fan, dude. Even though Hedra's 50th birthday was last year, dude, Hedra is still killing it with releases, especially with those three. Gigan, dude, for Gigan's 50th, things have been pretty lackluster this year. Cavity Colors, again, I hate to say it, as much as I love Cavity Colors, they really dropped the ball on their Godzilla vs. Gigan merch for the 50th anniversary. X Plus, they literally just did reissues of past figures and with a little bit of paint added and threw that into a set. So it was kind of disappointing from X Plus for Godzilla vs. Gigan. Yeah, no, like, even though it's Gigan's 50th, I don't know, man. It's kind of like, it's not that great. Sadly, it's not. It's not that great. Hopefully it picks up, because I like Godzilla vs. Gigan. You know what I mean? But man, Hedra products are still knocking it out of the park. And again, Hedra, his year's already done. But still, they're just knocking it out of the park with Hedra stuff. Really hoping next year, the next few years, we got that ending of the Showa series. They're all having their 50th anniversaries. You got Megalon, then you have Mechagodzilla, and then you have Terror of Mechagodzilla. I can't wait for that to roll around in 2025. Because then that'll end up being, maybe we'll get some Titanosaurus stuff. You know what I mean? I can't wait. So, definitely things to look forward to that hopefully they give the same amount of love and effort as they did to Hedra, because Hedra seemed to have a lot of great stuff come out. So, got some comments here. Zillafan85, let me get caught up to you. Zillafan85, I do agree for Destroy All Monsters. Only thing that would be nice is to have the 60s Rodan. And see, sometimes there's a lot of collectors that don't want everything, but they like the one thing from it. And, like, there you go. You kind of just want the Rodan, but $100 for the set it's just kind of steep, in my opinion. Zillafan85, I have the Revoltech Gigan along with the movie Monster Series one. I really love the Revoltech one especially. Me too, man. You've probably seen it in my videos. I have the Revoltech Gigan, and he's suspended from the ceiling. I have him in his flying pose, so it looks like he's flying. But yes, I love the Revoltech Gigan. That is a great figure. Monster Report. Nick, gotta roll, brother. Hey, man, thanks for being here. Thank you for chiming in. Always love to have the Monster Report here. Everybody say bye to Nick. Have a great rest of your Friday, man. Thank you for being here for episode 10. We got about 20 minutes left in this segment before I close it out. So again, anybody have any questions? You want to talk about a figure? You want to go look at something? Let me know. I'm here. I'm debating on what I want to do. Like, what do I want to watch? That's what I'm having trouble with right now. Is I don't know what I want to watch right now. I don't know. So please, whatever questions, engagement, let's do it. Let's make the most of this 20 minutes here. Because even I know you guys can tell, because now I got 3 people in here. So I know you guys know that I know that it's kind of slowing down. I'm kind of like, I don't know what to talk about. So it's kind of slowing down. Zillafan85, how about Reptilicus? Or Gorgo? Okay. I like suggestions. Sometimes I need the suggestions to give me that push. Oh, Austin Creations favorite 54 Godzilla figure. Ooh. Out of what I own, that's tough. Out of what I own, oh man, it's actually a tough call. I have 3 that come to mind. So for my favorite 54 figure, I literally have to say my favorite. Okay, I just have to give you my top 3 favorite in my collection. So the 50th anniversary memorial box 54, that's one of them. I also love the SH Monster Arts 54. Great figure, great SH Monster Arts figure. And then finally, I like the NECA poster version 54, the one that has the green color and stuff like that. So those are my 3 favorite 54s in my collection. I love those 3 guys. So yeah, Reptilicus or Gorgo? Oh, if I had a coin, shoot, I'd flip for it, but I don't have a coin. Oh, let's see. Let's do a vote for the people who are in here. Reptilicus or Gorgo? What should I watch? Or what movie should I throw on? I want it to be a vote for the people who are in here, which on my count, it says there are 4 people in here. So the majority of the vote, that's the movie I'm going to throw in. Reptilicus or Gorgo? What is it? What are the votes? If I had a coin, I'd flip a coin, but I don't have a coin right now. So we're going to do this by comment votes. So Zillafan85 says Gorgo. There's 1 for Gorgo. If I don't get any comments rolling through, then if that's the only one, then that's what I'm going to go with is Gorgo. So we're voting right now. I think another person chimed in. We're voting right now currently. What Kaiju movie should I throw on next? And the choices are Gorgo or Reptilicus. Whichever one gets more votes, that's the one I'm going to watch. Austin Creations, love the NECA poster version. It's really unique. Also, I vote Gorgo. That's 2 for Gorgo. Gorgo's in the lead. I'll wait another minute. So we're at 1:44, or an hour 44 and 10 seconds. So another 50 seconds to get your votes in. Reptilicus or Gorgo? What am I watching? So far, Gorgo's winning with 2. Got cat hair all over me from Fred, even though he's not even here. His hair is just everywhere on these blankets. He likes laying on this couch. Alrighty. We got 20 seconds left to get your votes in. Gorgo's still ahead by 2. Gorgo or Reptilicus? Gorgo's winning, so I'm guessing that's people's way of saying Gorgo. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Gorgo it is. I'll throw in Gorgo right now, guys. Give me 1 minute. Gorgo. Dun 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 dun. Gorgo. Gorgo. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful Gorgo. Gorgo. Let's watch some Gorgo. I really like this Blu-ray. This is a good, solid Blu-ray release. I like Gorgo a lot. Great, good movie. Good choice. I love suggestions, man. That's what Kaiju Chill O'Clock is. You guys give me suggestions, guess what? I'm gonna do it. You want to look at a figure? Let's go do it. Let's go take a walk. I got you. Whatever questions you guys got, thank you. Thank you for being here for episode 10. And remember, even though I only have about 14 minutes left on here right now, Kaiju Chill O'Clock episode 10 is not over. Moving to Facebook Live next, and then after that, Instagram Live. Oh, Zillafan85, the new Gorgo theme song. Hello. Hey, I just winged something. I don't know. But it is. It's a really good film. I like Gorgo. Very good film. Man, my drink is sweating a lot from all the ice I put in it. It's just like dripping down on my leg. It's like, what is that? Oh, man, I forgot that this has ads. Let's see. Can I get to the... Yeah. Just trying to get to the menu here. I'm looking to this side because I gotta look around my camera, which is my phone, which is on this like tripod stand thing. So it's kind of like in my view of the TV. So I'm just looking around this way. Alrighty, here we go. Gorgo. Heck yeah. Friggin' love Gorgo, man. This is such a good movie. Destruction! Don't you wish that, like, a lot of these movies put in the effort for the freaking interactive menus like that? Like, I love animated menus like that versus just your basic plastered, you know, oh, here's your select buttons on what you can do, and then it's just a still image. Like, I love the interactive animated menus. Like, when DVD first came out, that was the funnest part. Was like, what's the menu gonna be like? Gorgo! Just wanted to get the title card in there. Man, Kaiju Shield Clock episode 10, guys. Again, as soon as it starts, the first segment kind of creeps up on you and it comes to a close. But we still got about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere yet. Still got a little bit before I close it out here. Turn that up a little bit, get the music in the background. But, man, freaking... Again, 10 weeks of this already. Thank you guys for being the driving force behind this show. You know, it's been great. Reptile 7876, what's your favorite Godzilla movie soundtrack? Ooh, man. I want to say it's tough, but it's easy. Destroy All Monsters. I love the Destroy All Monsters soundtrack. That soundtrack is amazingly awesome. So Destroy All Monsters is mine. Thank you for the question. Great question. If you plan to follow me over to Facebook Live after I'm done here in about 10 minutes, give me a little bit of intermission time. Probably going to make myself some lunch. And just because Facebook and Instagram aren't as bad with like footage of like movies and stuff like that, those segments of Kaiju Chill O'Clock are more focused on what I'm watching. I don't get the little warnings that pop up like YouTube does. So that's the kind of nice part that I do like about the next two segments, is I actually get to kind of kick back and chill. I like engaging with you guys and everything on this first segment, but again, I'm one of those. I like to eat. I like to snack, and then but there's something about doing it on camera that I'm not there. So I try not to do it as much on this segment. So the other segments let me have, some lunch, kick back. So, but I am able to just have the camera on the TV versus my ugly mug stuff in my face. So those are the perks to the next two segments, is you get to enjoy whatever I'm watching with me. So if you want to follow me over to Facebook Live next and watch Gorgo with me, hey, there we go. But still got about 8 minutes here now. About 3 seconds. We'll be at 8 minutes left. Any final questions, you guys? And ask anything. You guys want to see something? Bring something up. Because I don't know what else to say. But guys, episode 10, thank you guys so much for this first segment. Again, episode 10's not over. I still got 2 more segments to go, so Kaiju Chill Clock's not over. It just continues. But this is still by far my favorite segment. I know I've said that the last few, and I'm just going to continue to say it. Thank you guys so much for your engagement, your questions. Dude, I love this series. And I'm glad that it's low key, but it's not boring. I don't have to be doing something special. It's literally just me here talking with you guys, talking about topics, answering questions, showing stuff, talking about figures. That's it. That's awesome. So thank you guys again. Zillafan85, I think for a non-Ifukube score, Godzilla 84-85 has a great atmospheric, eerie, and creepy soundtrack. How do you feel on it? Dude, Godzilla 84 does. It does have a very creepy and eerie sound, but I do like that soundtrack a lot. The only thing that stopped me from getting it, okay, listen me out. I have the 84 soundtrack on CD. I have the 50th anniversary like soundtrack box set, but I have the green one. So it includes 84, Biollante, King Ghidorah, and Mothra from the 80s and 90s. And then it has a couple extra CDs with various kaiju music on them. But I have that. And that is the only soundtrack of 84 that I have. So I have that official soundtrack of 84 on CD. The vinyl from Mondo, I liked the Heat Ray Blue vinyl that they used for the vinyl record itself for that. The only thing that stopped me from getting the Mondo vinyl of the 84 soundtrack was the sleeve, the artwork for it. Like, for me, it's not just the vinyl record and the music. I care about the housing that it comes in. I care about that artwork. Like, I care about that. And for me, the 84 one that Mondo did, it gave it gave too much of a Shin Godzilla feel. It didn't really give me an 84 feel, so it just didn't feel right. And so that's why I decided not to get it, because I didn't like the artwork for it. It had more of a Shin Godzilla feel than 84 to me. So, let's see. Reptile 7876. What's your favorite NECA Godzilla? Mine is the 62. Mine, yep, same. Because if you guys don't know, 62 is my favorite Godzilla. So anything 62, I am going to love. But yes, so my favorite NECA figure is the 62 also. I agree with you there. Oh, man. Thank you guys for being here. This has been awesome. Again, if you haven't, Atomic Blast that like button really quick. And Atomic Blast the notification bell, you guys. Thank you very much. Again, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Facebook too. And, hey, hop over to Instagram. Follow me there. That way you don't miss anything. All right, you guys, I'm going to close it out. We got about 4 minutes left. Got a question coming on through, but I'm going to just... I started to close it out there, and I'm like, I got to do it more officially. That was kind of poor. That was sad. Is it, let's see, Zillifan85, is it just me? Or did you ever think Kong 62 had sort of a Bill Murray hairdo? Dude. Yeah. Is that what he's... Yeah, that is what your comment said. I had to read it. I was like, did he really ask that? Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. That is true. So, that was awesome closing comment right there. Question. Thank you, Zillifan85. Thank you all of you who were here for the first segment of Kaiju Chill O'Clock Live, episode 10 with me, Godzilla Fan Freaks. Like always, you guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. Atomic Blast, all the buttons, do all that good stuff. Don't forget to like and follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Facebook. And don't forget to follow Godzilla Fan Freaks on Instagram. That way you guys stay updated with everything that's going on with me. And we look forward to, if you're not going to follow me, over to Facebook Live here in a little bit. Again, give me a few minutes. I'm going to throw some lunch together, use restroom, stuff like that. But I will be on Facebook Live next momentarily. And for the second segment of Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 2. So, but if you're not able to follow me from platform to platform, that's okay. I understand. Thank you for being here regardless. And then we'll also see you next week for episode 11, you guys. I'm going to keep this going strong every week. Unless something comes up and I'm not able to do it. But again, I'm going to post about that and you guys will know, like, hey, there's no Kaiju Chill O'Clock this week. And that would suck, because I have just as much fun with this show. So... thank you guys again for being here for episode 10 of the first segment. Give me some time. I will be on Facebook momentarily. And we'll just continue watching Gorgo over there, you guys. And so thank you guys again for being here. I think I'm just going to close it out. We're pretty much at that 2-hour mark. So let's just end it. Thank you guys for being here for Kaiju Chill O'Clock, episode 10, segment 1. Catch you on Facebook here in a few minutes. Godzilla Fan Freaks!